Christmas morning doesn't have to be chaotic? What if peace was possible, even with wrapping paper flying everywhere? Today, in this episode that's slightly shorter than normal, we are going to talk about how to set up your Christmas morning for calm and joy. If you're a mom who dreams of that homestead life you see on Instagram, but you feel like you'd need an extra 12 hours in your day to make it happen, along with another set of hands, then Simply Living Homestead is for you. Hi, I'm Amanda, wife, mama, and milkmaid. I've learned the secret to simplifying my time and homestead to make room for the moments that matter. If you're ready to get time back in your day, manage your home with ease, and train your children in the way they should go, grab your pitchfork and planner, friend. Let's get to work. Did you know that I have a free community of women just like you? Homesteading moms who are knee-deep in balancing their home, babies, and land. We share time management, home organization tips, and all the fun things that happen on a homestead. Come join us at simplylivinghomestead.com/community or click the link in the description below. Welcome back to the homestead. Today we're talking about setting up your Christmas morning so you feel peaceful, not frazzled. Last week, we talked about what you could do leading up to now, and hopefully you listened to that one and you are already feeling like this Christmas season is going better. So let's make your Christmas day just that much more chef's kiss, right? And if you didn't listen to last week's episode and you're new here, or it's been a little bit since you've joined us, welcome back to the homestead. I'm so glad you're here. And let's make your Christmas a really good Christmas this year. So just a little bit about me, the storytelling portion of this episode. I have really good Christmas memories. We got up, we had like a lazy morning, and some mornings, some Christmas mornings, my dad would read the Christmas story and we'd all gather in the living room. But more often than not, we just kind of had a very casual morning, and then we went to Grandma's for lunch. And now Grandma just lived across the road, literally just on the other side of some trees, and that's where my mom lives now, and I live in the house that we grew up in. And so my son's growing up experience, whenever we stay home for Christmas, sometimes we go to Ohio now, but he gets a lot of the same experiences that I did growing up. And we've made some new traditions with our son. I mentioned last week we go and we get a tree, and breakfast is Jonathan's, favorite time. So when we're back in Ohio with Jonathan's family, we do breakfast and then gifts instead of lunch and then gifts. And we still gather for a family lunch, but it's like a big, the extended family. It's just different, and it's fun. It's fun. It's been really fun to just see all the things that we've intentionally changed, all the things that have stayed the same. But as far as Christmas morning goes, let's say you're opening gifts at home, or maybe you're gathering for gifts as a family. Maybe you're going to have some cousins. And if you are in the position to help orchestrate this event and keep it calmer, sometimes Christmas can be really, really chaotic, especially if you let everybody open their gifts at the same time, which if you do, that's up on you. I'm not going to really comment on that. We don't in our family. We'd like to see what everybody's opening. We'd like to take our time and, teach patience and all that. But if you all open your gifts at the same time, that's fine. But it can get really loud and it can get really chaotic. So what are some intentional setups that we can do to support our Christmas morning and opening gifts and spending time together and actually making it meaningful and not just feeling like it's this chaos wrapped in a bow? What can we do that us as moms, that we get to enjoy it too, and not feeling like we're just trying to keep everything from falling apart? So I have 3 very, very simple what we can do on Christmas morning to help things run smoothly. Step 1 is prep the shared spaces. So if you are doing Christmas in your home, whether it's just with your family, like your children and your husband and you, or if it's you're having everyone come in, like the extended family come into your house. What you are going to want to do is you are going to want to do a full reset a couple of days before, and then mid-afternoon on Christmas Eve, do a quick tidy. You can do the tidy right before bed. You can do it mid-afternoon. Depending on how much you need to clean up, you could start mid-afternoon and just go, hey, we have to do a quick tidy before we have Christmas Eve. And then some people have Christmas Eve traditions, like gathering in the living room and having a movie and like hot chocolate and this very idealistic, and I love it. It's great. You maybe have matching pajamas. I've heard some people do that. That's really fun. We don't do that either, but if that's you, do a reset of the home before you do the evening activities of gathering before Christmas Eve. And then when the movie's over, everything's done, don't leave all the mugs sitting in the living room. Right? Like last week, I said something. It was like, this should be a dub. But if we haven't heard it until we're sick of hearing it, we haven't heard it enough. We haven't said it enough. Right? So have everybody carry their mugs, their plates, their bowls of popcorn, like whatever you had, carry it to the kitchen and stack it up. At the very least, just stack it up like to like. It makes everything look so much easier and neater. Even if it's just all the mugs together and all the plates together and all the bowls together on the counter, that's fine. But get your living room cleaned up so that you're not waking up and going, we have to get this cleaned up before we can even open gifts. Or we didn't clean it up and now the gift wrapping is all over the mugs and something spilled. And right? All right, we got the gist. All right, moving on. So that one was just prep your shared spaces. Make sure that it is ready for the activities. Okay. The other thing we can do, this should be coming out before Christmas, so you've still got a couple of days. But the other thing we can do before Christmas itself is declutter and make space. This is a very quick declutter. This is a very simple declutter, especially since we've got 5 days till Christmas, if you're listening to it on the day this airs. So this is not we need to deep clean everything. No. You are going to go through the toys and you're going to donate or pass on slightly used items. Basically, we want to create a space for what's coming in. And you might not know exactly what everybody is getting, especially if you're going to have extended family events. But you want to kind of make space for some of those things. Does everything have a home? So can you clean out something? So if you have a system for doing that, or you've started some organization in your home, that would be a really good time to just go, do we need this toy anymore? And you can talk to your kids about giving to others before receiving. We don't do Santa, not intentionally. My son saw Santa in a suit at a park, and he is now convinced he is real. And I have literally told him multiple times. Now, he's turning 5 here in a month, but I have told him multiple times that Santa isn't real, and he is just fully convinced that Santa is real. Whether or not you do Santa, it's up to you. But I thought this was really interesting, so I'll just plug it in here really quick. I heard of a family that when your kid starts becoming suspicious that Santa isn't real and that mom and dad are lying to him, what you do is you take them out on a date, on a little event, you go get coffee or whatever their favorite thing is. You go out on a little date and you tell them that you're really proud of them and that, you're really proud of the person that they are becoming and that you think it's time for them to get let in on this little secret, which is that Santa Claus is all the people around us and that we are to do good to those around us. And if you have strong Christian morals, you could even incorporate in some Christianity into that and whatever. And then you take them to the store and you have them think about what kind of gift Santa Claus would give to their brother or sister, or if you don't have brothers and sisters, the family next door or something, and you have them choose a gift, wrap it, and present it as Santa Claus. They have to hide behind that. They're not giving a gift under their name. They're giving a gift under Santa's name. And kind of having that little secretness around it, but also like giving them the opportunity to make their own decisions. I just had read that once and I thought it was a really fun way that if you did do Santa to like help ease that transition of mom and dad lied to me, right? Which is the reason why we don't do Santa. And my son is still convinced he exists. So I don't even know what to do at this point. But anyway, back to the discussion at hand. The point we were trying to make there was declutter and make space for the things that'll be coming in so that it is easier to reset after Christmas. All right, and then the last thing is actually Christmas Day. You're going to have two very small systems. System one is the laundry system. Lay out an outfit for Christmas Day. Include the kids if they're older. If they are old enough to have an opinion about what they wear, include them on what they're going to lay out for the next day. Even if you don't practice laying out clothes the night before for any other event, right? Lay out your clothes for the Christmas day. That way you can kind of set this precedence of, oh, you're going to come in, you're going to jump on our bed because it's Christmas morning and you want to open gifts. Okay, that's fine, but have you put your clothes on? Have you gotten ready? Like, you have to get ready before we can do that, and you can send them back to their room for a little bit while you, like, wake up. Because they're definitely going to wake up early. Sorry. All right, and the second very small system that you're going to have in place on Christmas morning is the trash system. Have a bag ready for wrapping paper. That is all. If you have multiple kids, assign a kid as a trash helper. One can hand out gifts, one can pick up the trash while another opens, right? And you can rotate that role through the kids as the morning progresses. Like, so everybody can have a turn at being the trash helper, and everybody can have a turn at being the gift hander outer, because that's definitely a word. Anyway, so those are the three simple ideas that I had for how to make your Christmas morning clutter-free, stress-free, and just make it feel really nice and like you as a mama be able to get to enjoy it. You can have a peaceful Christmas. It starts with a reset and just a couple of very simple systems that you can put in place to make your day run so much smoother. So tonight or this weekend, choose one thing to prep. Reset your main space, declutter toys, or set up your trash and laundry system. Think through it. And then come over to our free Facebook community group. It's simplylivingHomestead.com / community. So simplylivingHomestead.com / community. And share what you did to prepare your space for Christmas, and share your Christmas, your room, like any decorations that you've done. I love seeing people's decorations. It's so much fun. And yeah, like we would love to have you over there. Has this Christmas season been stressful and chaotic? Do you feel stretched thinner than your favorite t-shirt you just can't part with? Let me help you set your home up for success as we go into the new year. You don't have to continue this way in 2026. Book a 1-hour coaching call with me, and I will help you sort through your daily tasks so you have more time to focus on what really matters. Go to simplylivingHomestead.com / coach to book today, and let the peace on Christmas morning begin days before. Prep your space, plan your flow, reset before bed. The goal isn't picture perfect. It's peace, it's presence, it's calm, and I'm wishing you the merriest and happiest of Christmases this season. We'll see you next week. Hey neighbor, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share this episode with a friend who is knee-deep in their own homestead? Also, please leave me a rating or a review on Apple Podcasts. It thrills me to know that this podcast is helping you. Keep watching those sunsets, friend. I'll meet you back here on the homestead soon for another episode. See ya!